Sunday is finally here. And you know what that means? He's top tier. How could he not be? He's a harmony unit. When was the last bad harmony unit? And the best thing about Wednesday is he eliminates my need to get Bronya. And in case you were curious if I pulled Bronya, watch the last video. You'll see how well that went. But that's enough yapping from me. Let's get into more yapping. An important thing to note when leveling up Sunday. Make sure you have whatever these things are. And eventually, after 5 years, you'll have enough. I still have no idea what these things are, but they look adorable, so I kept them in. If you have my luck, you probably have 3 of these light cones as well. In which case, my condolences. But it's not all bad if you manage to get lucky one time, like I did. This light cone is insane. TLDR grants you energy for just breathing, increases damage to the target you selected. We don't care about skill points. You also don't care about how much money you've spent. Thankfully, Sunday has some really good options. Stop me if you've seen this one before. Once again, TLDR version, it's worse than his signature, but still just as good. And if you want to force that option because, you know, you just don't ever pull for light cones, which, fair, there's only really 2 in my opinion. And even then it's just 1. Past and future. This is great because when you use Monday's skill, you get to decide the next ally taking action, which is usually always your DPS. And if it's not, then...
Okay, but why though?
Normally, I'd recommend Dance 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 as the primary light cone option for harmony units. But in Tuesday's case, you can't really afford to do this because it messes up the whole speed tuning situation you have going on. I know, speed tuning situation is crazy right now. Normally I make a funny joke about, oh, you don't need to level up this trace, but no, you do. Sunday's traces are insane. His first major trace basically makes it so the minimum energy is 40, effectively turning Friday into a battery. And if we've learned anything from Ting Yun, its batteries are really cool, and also in danger of unforeseen accidents. Speaking of energy, his second major trace grants him energy when he enters the battle. That's it. And finally, his third major trace, and arguably the best one. Whenever he uses a skill, he cleanses a debuff, which probably looks familiar. I mean, we're really power creeping skills right now. Speaking of skills, Sunday is so skillful, he makes Jingaloo seem like she's back. This is a lot of words, so I'm going to break it down real simple. Behold. You make an ally of your choosing go next in the turn order. Also, you get a skill point back for calling someone beautiful, and never use this on a harmony character. Ever. The ultimate is insane, not only just granting back 40 damage when you unlock the major traces, but to put it simply, if Sunday has 200% crit damage, he gives the beautified 72% crit damage, which is a lot more than Bronya's. And so by the end of it, your traces should look something like this. We do not care for basic attacks in this household. I hope you're a fan of domains, because the Sacerdos Relived Ordeal is where you will be spending the rest of your days in Honkai Star Rail. You're going to want this set, because remember when I said 72% crit damage increase? Yeah, let's make it more. But this isn't just the only option. You can also do Messenger Traversing Hackspace, which, once again, messes with the speed tuning of... Or, if you're really desperate for speed, you can do a 2-2 split. I wouldn't recommend it, but it is an option. Now, what if you were just enjoying your time, having fun playing Star Rail, and then you realised you needed a plain out ornament set? You would also look like this. Thursday has some great options, but I love the Lushaka set, just for granting extra energy regeneration, because your ultimate is the best thing you've ever seen in the game.
You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
It also grants extra damage to your DPS, because Sunday is never first in the team lineup, and if he is, what are you doing? And just like every other harmony unit, these all work great as well. Broken Keel, probably recommend more so than the others, just because effect res is really useful to have. And what's an extra 10% crit damage increase? You're already murdering everything in the game, you might as well murder them even harder. If you'd like, you can use my relics as a going off point. Just ignore the fact that right at the end, I don't have the magic speed number. So, now that our Sunday's built, there's only one thing left to do. Finding the right team. And I have a few suggestions, but don't take these too seriously. Okay, do me a favor, ignore Sunday being in front, even though I explicitly said earlier not to have him at front. I like this team because you can battery blade with every character, ensuring that his ultimate either gives him health or takes away his health depending on his health state currently. I call it the please let me die. An alternative to this team is replacing any character with Bronya, effectively replacing Sparkle in the popular I'm the bone of my sword team comp. I call this team Team Bait. The whole purpose of this is making everyone think, damn, Jingle was so back, and she very well might be. I'm a firm believer in Jingle supremacy, and it wouldn't be a Wednesday video unless we spoke about King Yuan, our general. He's like the go-to summon unit at the moment. Fu Xuan is here just to the extra crit rate as well, in case your stats are lacking, and also she's a really good sustainer. She takes a damage that's going to be targeted at Sunday and Tingyun. Don't take this team too seriously. I just thought it would look really funny, and it was better than I thought it would be. Obligatory, I can't believe I don't have Topaz segment. However, for the purpose of this showcase, I'm going with this team. Big thanks to the boot hill I borrowed from and I can't believe I'm going to say these words together in this order. Skippity Gambler. You really came through, my guy. Thank you. Also, a damn good boot hill. I'm going to stop yapping eventually, but the entire purpose of this, make boot hill stand off with the opponent as much as possible. And in case you're wondering, oh my god, why this Echo of War again? It's because it is just the tankiest, hardest hitting Echo of War we currently have. I don't understand why. It's also really fun, to an extent, if you have, you know, a physical unit. If you try something like Jingle Blade, you're gonna have a bad time. Trust me. I may have tried that before, but I didn't want to include it because it was over really quickly. Anyway, sit back, enjoy, try not to question too many of my decisions because I make a lot of bad ones, obviously. I swear, I'm not stupid, I'm just an idiot. Also, yes, I swapped to Japanese because I was curious.
今こそ真の清流逆光ミルクティー最高フラエ
ベッド僕が出そうクイサイ誰があのクライミーのがかかってきやがれあんたらと話すこと引き金を引かねえならこの身をもってあなた守れ導こう決闘だ引き金を引かねえならサイは全てを失うかはたまた手に入れるか気をつけてそんなに知りたいかかってきやがれ時間だクイッサイ決闘だご褒美だ
おおすごい今こそ真の清流逆光ミルクティー最高フラエ
遊んであげる僕が出そう
ちゃんと立ち時間だあんたらと話す引き金を引かねえなら
10人は相手で
茨を越えて名声人
かかってきやがれご褒美だ
あなた守れ導こうサイは投げられた全てを失うかはたまた手に入れるかなんで上がって買いだ
あんたらと話すことはね引き金を引かねえなら
好きに使ってくれ
フラエ
時間だ
クイサイ
誰があのクラ決闘だご褒美だ
気をつけて
あんたを今こそ真清流逆光ミルクティー最高フラエ
この手買いだサイは投げ全てを失うかはたまた手に入れるか
ちゃんと立ちかかってきやがれ時間だあんたらと話す引き金を引かねえなら
So, the week's finally ended, and I've got to say, this might just be the best unit in the game. I don't see how they can power creep this unit, unless they just, I don't know, make him recover 2 skill points and like double the energy. If you don't have this unit, I would highly recommend getting them. Just the unit, don't go for the light cone. You can always get down the rerun. It's not necessary. He's a harmony unit, he'd be good even without a light cone. Star Rail do not make bad harmony units. So with that, the video's over. We're falling with Sunday because, you know, I thought it'd be fun. Also a bright light because Sunday died for our sins. I'm not saying he's Jesus, but he's the closest thing Star Rail has. Anyway, that's it from me. Take care, enjoy Sunday, stay refreshing.